All right. So for our writing assignment today, we're going to be looking at our haunted house writing. And you may or may not have already done a little bit on this, but I'm just going to show you a little bit about how to do this so that you can feel confident with it. So um, let's look right here. Let's go to this picture. So right here we made this list with the class, okay? So let's imagine that we are selling a haunted house to a monster family, okay? Now we need selling points, things to tell the monster family about how cool the house is. And we also need reasons why that is cool as well. All right. So let's look at some of these selling points that we came up as a class. Okay, so we've got red water with zombies, the number of bedrooms, that it's old fashioned, that it has a creepy doll room in it, that it has a balcony or maybe a window in the ceiling. Um, it's cursed. It has magic to keep humans away. It has a brick fireplace. And now let's look at some of the reasons. So red water, it turns turns your hands red, maybe. Um, Number of bedrooms, depending on how many people in your family, it can fit a lot or a little. Um, let's see, a window, perfect for seeing the moon. Maybe if you're like a werewolf or something like that. There's a brick fireplace, maybe so that you could make food for monsters, or maybe so that witches can make their brews in the fireplace. So there's a bunch of ideas here, and um, you can use this list if you'd like, or you can create your own. Okay, so you just have to come up with 5 things to share, 5 reasons. Sorry, no, my bad. 5 selling points and 5 reasons why that is good. Okay, so let me just show you an example. All right, so let's say we have a window in the ceiling. Okay, we're just going to say window ceiling, and let's make sure I spell that right. There we go. So we've got a window in the ceiling, and I'm going to say werewolves. All right, because the werewolves can see the full moon. Let's see, full. Make that a little smaller. Okay. Now let's think of another one. Maybe there's a graveyard on the property. Okay. And maybe the graveyard brings extra ghosts so that it's more haunted. All right. Now, so this is what you're going to do here, right? You're going to come up with a thing that the haunted house has, and then you're going to list over here in reasons why that would be cool. All righty. So once you have 5 of both, and ones go together, okay? 1, 1, 2, 2. Now you're going to come down here to the type your sentence here box, and we're going to, for number 1, we're going to use selling point number 1 and reason number 1. So let's make a sentence using those 2 things. So let's say there is a window in the ceiling of the attic. Which, let's see, which is perfect for your werewolf pups to see the full Moon. All right, so we came up with a sentence. Let's come up with one more. All righty. So we have a graveyard and it's gonna bring extra ghosts. So the backyard is actually a graveyard. Bringing tons of ghosts to haunt the halls. Okay, so we can be as creative as we want with these sentences. But remember, we're talking to a haunted family, or sorry, a monster family, and we're explaining why the house is cool. And we're not giving them a tour necessarily of the house, but we are, let's say that the monster family is looking online for haunted houses and they click on your ad. They're going to read all these things that you're going to write, okay? So they're going to read why your house is cool. So remember, we first start with selling points, and then we think of a reason or a selling point about the house, and then immediately right after, we come up with a reason why that's good. And then once we have all 5 of those up here, then we're going to come down here and start making our sentences, and they're going to be made up of our selling point and our reason that goes along with it. Okay? So once all of that is done, then you'll be done for the day. Great job. Awesome job. And let me know if you have any questions.